Take precepts, stay diligent. The most I built this army, so now we militant. Yahweh Shai coming like a thief in the night. Gotta stay woke, gotta watch vigilant.
In verse number 1. Hold that right quick. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave us commandments to follow, right? And he told us that if we kept these commandments, that we would be blessed. He said we would be blessed in the city and blessed in the field. Okay? 20:1. What's going on, sisters? Y'all got some questions? Come on up. Come and learn who y'all are in these last days. All praises to the Most High. So look, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said, you know what I'm saying, that we will be blessed in the city and blessed in the field. Now, the whole nation of so-called African American people, you know what I'm saying, are they blessed in the city right now? Are we living like a blessed people, like high in society, owning big buildings and big corporations? Or are we living in like lower states, the ghetto where the Jews was at? Huh? As a collective, we're not. You know what I'm saying? We're not blessed in the city, we're not blessed in the field. Bring that out right quick. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
This the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Say hearken diligently, meaning listen close. Listen close to the words of the Lord thy God. Read.
To observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations on earth.
Below all nations on earth.
Above all nations of earth.
Look, the Lord said, you know what I'm saying, as you bear witness, hey, the so-called blacks as a collective, we're not sitting above all nations on the earth. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, hey, we below. We in the ghettos. If we look up that word ghetto in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, hey, ghetto is said where the Jews reside. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, because of low economics, society and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? This is where the Jews reside. We living in the ghettos, we're living in the slums, we're living in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Our men are locked up in prison. You know what I'm saying? We living with the roaches. You know what I'm saying? The prostitutes on the corner, the drug dealers, shooting every night. This is where we live at. We ain't living like that. Give me the book of, hold that still and give me Exodus 19:8. Because it's something that we said we're gonna do. This is why we are low right now. This is why we are low. And I'm gonna bring that out. Y'all listening, sisters? Y'all back there listening? All praises to the Most High. You gotta put that thing down, man. Yeah, it's not good for you, sister. I don't want you to be pulling the wickedness upon yourself. Let me teach you this word right quick. Let me teach all of y'all this word. Do you smoke, brother? Good, that's good, man. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 1:12. Hold that. Bring this out. 19:8.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 8. And all the people answered together and said, all that the Lord has spoken, we will do.
Look, Moses was talking to the Israelites when he gave them the words of the Lord. And we said everything, and we told Moses, everything that the Lord has spoken, hey, we will do. You know what I'm saying? But as you testified, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, we are lower state right now. We're in a lower state. We as a collective, we are not in high society, but the Lord said we would be above all people. Bring that out for the sister in the back. Deuteronomy 28:15, Cortez.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 12.
Hey, sister across the street, listen to this before you walk away. Listen to this.
Seek not death in the era of your life, and pour not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands.
So stop pulling destruction upon yourself with the works in your own hands, sister. You're putting that stuff in your body. Smoke don't belong in your lungs. You can get cancer. Hey, but be blessed, sister. Be safe out here. It's wickedness about to go on tonight. Bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because in Deuteronomy 28:1, the Lord said, if you hearken to the words of the Lord thy God, you're going to be blessed. But he's talking about now what happens if you won't hearken unto the Lord thy God. Bring it out.
to observe to do all his commandments,
Observe, to watch, to pay attention, to learn how to do these commandments, to hear it. Bring it out.
and his statutes,
Statutes are his ordinances, the ways that he keep them. This is how you do this, this is how you do that. Read.
which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these good things.
that all these curses,
Blessings.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So look, the Lord said that if you don't listen, that all these curses gonna come upon you and overtake you. Because if you didn't hear if you heard the word and you did his ordinances and you kept his charge, which is his commandments, and did what he said, and you was gonna be blessed. But as you testify, as we can testify, that our people are not blessed. Our people getting shot down in the streets. Our people are dying from chronic illnesses like heart disease and high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, from bad health, from bad eating stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So this stuff, why is this stuff happening to us? Is this something that we did? Yeah. We as a people chose to do whatever the hell we wanted to do. We made a promise to the Lord that everything you said we gonna do. Bring this up. Give me what you got? Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 37. Because what you just called yourself, brother, is a proverb and a byword. You know what a proverb is? You know what I'm saying? What's your name, brother? Huh? Q? What if I called you P? What's up, P? How'd you take that? Huh? Exactly. African American ain't your nationality or your name. It's not your name as a people. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm walking around calling, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? My name Q. But nah, I'm gonna just call you P. You look more like a P. I'm gonna just call you that. You're gonna feel some kind of way. Cause you shouldn't respond to that. You probably, if I say, hey P, you're gonna probably keep walking. Cause that ain't your name. So you shouldn't be going by it. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High, so these proverbs and bywords is a curse. Let me see that, bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So look, you're gonna become an astonishment. Astonishment is like, damn, like what the bro, like you call him, who is P? You're gonna be like, what? My name ain't P? You're gonna be astonished, like, why you calling me that? That ain't my name. You're gonna be a proverb and a byword amongst all nations. All the nations around the world call you an African American. When you go fill out a job application, what do you press on the, what box you check? Other. As you should, because you're not a black African American. See, that's how you know that the Spirit bear witness with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I check other. I put I choose not to tell you. That's what I press. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a black African American. And look, you probably look at yourself in the mirror like, how am I black? If you look at your skin, it's brown. You know what I'm saying? How am I African American? You know what I'm saying? Africans don't like you. And you know about slavery. We were stolen from another land and brought here. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said, you don't say you want to be an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. You know what I'm saying? You would not go by the name of Israel no more. You know what I'm saying? You would be an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword, because the Lord going to sing you in these captivities as a curse. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 60. Let me see what you got. Let me see. 28 and 60. Come on, bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 60.
Bring it out.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all diseases of Egypt.
All the diseases of Egypt. You heard about what happened when Moses was in Egypt and he said what? He said, let my people go, right? When God told Moses to go to Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go so they could serve me. You know what I'm saying? And what Pharaoh do? Did he let the people go? Nope. He didn't let them go. So the Lord sent, you know what I'm saying, them plagues on Egypt. And all the firstborn sons got killed. And locusts came and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Bring it up.
Diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book.
Which is written in the book.
Which is not written in the book of law.
HIV.
Which is not written in the book of law.
AIDS.
Which is not written in the book of the law.
Heart disease.
Which is not written in the book of the law.
Lung cancer.
Which is not written in the book of the law. Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
So all these things like lung cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, obesity, you know what I'm saying? All of these things is killing our people. The Lord didn't say I'm gonna smite Egypt with soul food. I'm gonna smite Egypt with high blood pressure. He didn't smite Egypt with that. You know what I'm saying? These things is coming upon us. These things is not written in the book of the law. You know what I'm saying? These diseases is the ones that he was talking about. That's not written in the book. Like you wonder why our people, every time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a stigma about a kind of like a heavy set woman with the hanging elbows. They got the, you know what I'm talking about? They got that fat on their elbows. They're like, oh yeah, she could cook the hell out some collard greens. They got that stigma about them. You know what I'm saying? That's bad. That's not a good stigma to have because a lot of them collard greens, man, hey, that bring up indigestion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it gives us what you call high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that pork, they throw the ham in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You put your foot in these strokes. You put your foot in these strokes. Hey, I'm gonna take a few of these diabetes and I'm gonna take a few of these high blood pressures and diabetes to go. They to die for. You know what I'm saying? That's how our people are. You know what I'm saying? But these things will destroy our people. The way that we eat, the way that we us fornicating and freaking off with different women and men sleeping with men, women sleeping with women, doing all types of things that the Lord said not to do. You know what I'm saying? Is this happening in the so-called white community? Is this happening in the Chinese community? Do you see this happening in the African community? Do you see this happening in the East Indian community, the ones with the dots in the middle of their forehead? Do you hear about that? Them eating collard greens and neck bones? No. You might see a Chinese person eating bat soup and having a turtle boil. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. You see it all online. They over here cooking whole cow heads, eating cow tongues. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question. Where you get that shirt from? Who is it? Excuse me. Who is it made by? What? It ain't branded. It came from somewhere. See that? So where you get the Adidas from? Yeah, and who runs Amazon? And who's his nationality? A Caucasian, a so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? The makers of Adidas, they so-called white people. The people that make your jeans and these fabrics that we wear, it's made by so-called white people. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
This the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Say you're gonna serve your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
What?
In hunger.
Snooks.
In hunger. In hunger.
Save a lot.
In hunger.
Fear bird.
In hunger. And in thirst. And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
Want of all things. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon the neck until they have been destroyed.
You got a phone, brother? Look up yoke of iron on your phone. And tell me what first, and look at the image and tell me what the first picture pop up. Because man, hey, we gotta show our people, man. We can't be walking hand in hand with our oppressors, man. You see? Let me see. Y'all look. Show the brothers. You know what I'm saying? What's the first thing that pop up when you search yoke of iron? You see that? Y'all brothers see that? You know what I'm saying? And they put that up on their website. So-called, guess who run that? And guess who run Google? A so-called white man. Your enemy. The Lord said, he didn't say that he gonna, you know what I'm saying, that these people were your friends. He said they're your enemies. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say that these people, hey, these people love you, and these people give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment they can smile in your face, like, yeah, you're a cool guy. But as soon as some stuff hit the fan, they turn their back on you like they don't know you. When it comes to their people, they don't give a damn about you. You just another nigga to them. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like to hear it or not, that's what the Most High said. Hey, give me Sirach 12 and 10, Bible Kashah. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus. Yeah, give me 12 and 10. Because this is what the Lord said. Because you see how people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they have white friends, hey, white women, white men. You know what I'm saying? And they land with them, mixing their seed with the damn heathen, with the damn enemy. You see people marrying Africans, you know what I'm saying? And you see Africans marrying our so-called black women who are Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mixing their seed with our women, our men, mixing their seed with them. And they say, oh, well, ain't no so-called white man never did me wrong. Yes, they do. They do you wrong every day. They're not going to make you equal with them because behind closed doors, when they leave, you just another nigga. White, bring it out.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10.
Bring it up.
Never trust thy enemy.
Trust thine enemy.
Never trust thy enemy.
Trust the so-called white man.
Never trust thy enemy.
Trust the so-called Arab.
Never trust thy enemy.
Trust the so-called East Indian.
Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusted, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
See that? So in due time, that means he's gonna turn on you. Just like if you put a knife, yeah, just like if iron rusted. Like if you got a knife or something like that, and it get wet, and you close it back up. You know what I'm saying? A few days later, if you don't wipe that wetness off of that knife, it's gonna be rusted. It's gonna turn dull. It's gonna be brittle. It's gonna chip. So just like in due time with this so-called with these heathens, you being friends with them, in due time they're gonna show you their true colors and where their loyalty really lies. It ain't gonna be with you. It's gonna be with they kind. You know what I'm saying? Can I ask you a question? Who does that sound like so far? Does that sound like a so-called white man that deal with this stuff? Does that sound like a Chinese person that deal with that stuff? What nation of people deals with this stuff only on the earth? So-called black people. The Lord said, hey, we were Israelites. We are the chosen seed. Give me the book of Isaiah 42 and 1. Because this is who the Most High's chosen is. Because he said, hey, you're going to serve your enemies in one of all things. Because we said that we was going to keep his commandments. And we didn't. So far it's looking like we didn't. Everything that we made a promise to the Lord and said we was going to do it. And it's seeming like right now we didn't. We're going through the curses that, you know what I'm saying, the sickness and the pestilences that's not written in the law. We kind of serve our enemies in one of our things. You know what I'm saying? And we the ones, as you could bear witness, had the yoke of iron on their neck. You know what I'm saying? So far, that didn't happen to no. You good, brother? You all right? That ain't happened to no other nation of people. You didn't see a Chinese man with his nunchucks and a yoke of iron on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Doing Tai Chi. Bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 1.
Bring it on.
Behold, my servant whom I uphold, my elect, in whom my soul delighted, I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentile.
Hold on, Salah. 42. It's 42. It goes 44 and 1. Con. Doing good, brother. How you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to show our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who they are these last days. You ever been to church before, brother? Have you ever heard? Have your pastor ever preached to you these things? Because they liars, man. They're not going to tell you what's real. They're not going to tell you that the Lord loves only a certain people. They're going to tell you to come as you are. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't find that nowhere in the Bible where it say, come as you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love you regardless. I'm gonna love you all the time. Even when you're sinning. I'm gonna just go ahead and love you. Nah, you're gonna get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Just like with your mom. You know what I'm saying? Or your father. You know what I'm saying? If they tell you to do something, you know what I'm saying? You say you love them. You love your mother, right? You love your father, right? How you show that you love them? With the actions you do. Ultimately, you show them you love them by being obedient to what they say. They tell you don't go out here and be like these niggas in the streets. They tell you to go to school and get good grades. Then what you do? You go to school, you get good grades. You don't be like these niggas in the street. You know what I'm saying? They tell you to take out that trash, you take the trash out. That's showing your parents that you love them because it's an action. You know what I'm saying? And by actions are weighed, according to 1 Samuel 2 and 3. Bring that out. 44:1. That's the one I want. Salaki. Because the Most High chose the Israelites. You're chosen. You're chosen. We the chosen people. All the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. What's going on, young brothers? How y'all doing? Hey, we the Israelites, man. Y'all ever heard that before?
I heard it.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I was to ask y'all nationality, what would y'all all say? You saying, how what? Look at y'all skin. Look at your brother, and you look at him. And y'all look at each other. Are y'all black? The bottom of your shoes black. Your pants black. Your jacket black. Are you the same color? You're brown. You know what I'm saying? How could you be, like I was asking this brother, how could you be African and American? How could you be two different places at once? Can an Arab come over here and be Arab American? Huh? What you call him? You call him an Arab. But we the only people that say we black African and Americans. You know what I'm saying? Real. Yeah, you hear that? Calling them sand niggas. See that? That's what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like us. But listen, this is what the Lord said. This is what the Lord said y'all is. Bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Yet now, hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Blacks.
Israel, whom I have chosen.
African American.
Israel, whom I have chosen.
Niggas.
Israel, whom I have chosen.
Negroes.
Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus saith the Lord that made thee.
Thus saith the white man.
Thus saith the Lord that made thee.
Thus saith the Most High God that made you. He made everything in this earth, out of everything and every person he made in this earth, out of all of the 18 nations, show them this table of nations. Yeah, this one right here in the back. Turn around. Out of all of 18 nations right there, on that poster, he chose Israel. You brothers. You brothers. All of you brothers.
That's right.
That's on this board right here. That's on this board. If you were so-called black in America, you would be from the tribe of Judah. You're an Israelite, and this is your tribe. You wouldn't be an African American, because Africa in its own self, in that whole one continent, it's 54 different countries in that one.
That's right.
Which one y'all come from? It's 2,000 different languages they speak. Which one y'all speak? Even the Moors mean black, and they was in captivity to the Arabs. They was in captivity to the Arabs, and indoctrinated, meaning whipped, tormented Islam, and got Islam beat into them, just like we got Christianity beat into us, just like we got black African Americans beaten into us. This is what happened to us. Why we been punished? Because we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments. Like I was just telling the brother. Why was we punished, brother? Because we didn't listen. Hold up, say it for the brothers that just got here. What happened, brother? Why was we punished, brother? Because we didn't listen.
That's right.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these good things.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Look, like I was just asking this brother. You know what I'm saying? Are we is the so-called blacks blessed in the field? Are the so-called people black? The so-called black people blessed in the city? Blessed in this city right now? No, we not. We're not. None of us are. None of us are. You know what I'm saying? We out here messed up. Hey, let me put the icing on the cake right quick. Hey, y'all know about a little bit about history? Cause look, I'm gonna kick y'all some prophecy. The Bible was made over 2,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And in the Bible, Moses prophesied, meaning he said something that came to pass in the future. How did the so-called black people get over here into America? Huh? I'm asking the brothers. I know, elder, you know, cause you're an elder. You know what I'm saying? You got the grades on you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to figure out what the curriculum they teaching brothers in school now. So what they tell y'all in school? The slave trade, right here. Ain't this so-called Black History Month? You know what I'm saying? Where they remind you every year for 28 days that you ain't nothing but a slave. And if you stand up against the so-called white man, you gonna get beat, you gonna get shot. They're gonna beat your ass and lay your ass to death. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they show you. This is what they show you to keep just like they did the brother. Where that post at? Just like they did the brother. See that? To keep their knee on your damn neck. Just like they did the brother. They show you this every year for 28 days that you ain't nothing but a nigga. That you ain't nothing but an African American, and every time you walk up and down the street, I'ma profile you. They automatically think you got a gun. Cause you know what? They scared of you. You know why? You know why they scared of y'all? Hey, give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Hold that. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. This is why they scared of y'all. Let me tell y'all. This is why they scared of y'all. You hear me? This is why they do stuff like that. This is why they do this. This is why they do that. Cause they could kill your flesh. They could beat your flesh, hurt you, do whatever. But that's what they can't take. They can't take your soul, brother. They can't take your soul. Cause this is why. This is why they scared of you. Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people.
Hey, holy mean set apart. You separate. Don't these other nations want to be like us? Look, brother got the drip. I don't even know in 1977. They look like some Yeezy stuff. That's Yeezy. See, I just called it. See that? That's the drip. You know what I'm saying? And you see all these other nations, these so-called white people, these Arabs, how the elder said, the sand niggas. They want to be like us. They want to come over here and they want to dress like us, talk like us. You see them all, so yeah, what's up, my brother? And then guess what? Talk about some, and then doing like that. You know what I'm saying? When you walk out the store, or right in your face, because you can't understand their language. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord said you are holy people, it's meaning you set apart. You're not the same. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Most High God. You are holy people. Meaning you, he set you apart from all the 18 nations you just saw. He just said you apart from all the nations. Read. Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God. Thy God have chosen thee to be a special people.
A special people. He said you're a special people. You hear that, brothers? Don't let that wicked ass heathen take the way it word or distract you. That's what they're here to do. That's why they're the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. They wicked. Bring it out.
Special people unto himself. Special people unto himself. Above all people.
No, with all people.
Above all people.
You're the same as the white man.
Above all people.
You're the same as the Arab man.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He said, you are a special people. You are holy people. Y'all brothers are set apart from all 10 Yao Mings on the team. Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 Jeremy Lins and 10 Yao Mings. Would y'all watch that shit? Hell nah. Would y'all watch it if it was all Larry Birds? Hell nah. Hey, Larry Bird himself said, hey, basketball is a black man's sport. Larry Bird said it out his mouth himself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, would you watch boxing if Javante Davis was a white man? would you watch that? Hell nah. We the salt of the earth. We make everything better. Our women look better. You know what I'm saying? No wild stuff, but our men look better. That's why white women want us and all these other nations. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We are the best. We are the set apart people. We are the holy people. We are the special people to the Lord. You understand that, brother? These other nations don't compare to us. And the Most High called us Israelites. But these people did this to us and called us niggas. Called us spooks. Called us Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Called us all this. They made the whole song about it, talking about some nigga want a watermelon. Ha 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 ha. Putting themselves in blackface. Y'all seen that new Moncler that just came out? Y'all ain't seen that Moncler that just came out with the blackface on it? It's a hoodie, right? It's an all black hoodie, red big ass lips. You know what I'm saying? And it's blackface. It's a blackface Moncler. Look it up. These labels that our people, these labels and things that our people go after, they put in your face that they don't give a damn about you. Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Timberland. Timberland said, hey, you know that Timberland was the first tree that they had at Christmas? You know how people hang ornaments on a tree? We was the original ornaments getting hung on that tree for Christmas. Yeah. That's how wicked they is. You see this right here, that man that's burning right there? You know what they did after that? Broke off his arm and ate it like a damn turkey leg. Yeah. They used to eat you. After they cook you and lynch you, after they lynch you, they cook you. Then they eat you. Them right there. Look behind you. Them right there. Them heathens. Them wicked ass heathens. There, they eat you. They eat you. They like their food raw. You ain't never see a white person like their steak well done. They eat you. Them people. They will munch on your bones. Hey, so look, I'm gonna kill it right here. You still holding that? Like the elder just said, how did we get over here? On the slave trade, right? And how did they come up? What form of transportation? Through the ships, right? And this is not my words. This not just came from history. This is biblical history of your people. The Bible. The Bible is not the Bible. This is coming straight out the Bible. Something that you're not going to hear from the preachers. Something that you're not going to hear from the deacons and the people that come up and talk about are you ready for Jehovah's return? You're not going to hear this. Hey, Islam even want to tell you that, hey, we the real Jews. They know it. Farrakhan, and he a so-called white man. No, he ain't. I can prove that to you. His father was a white man. Yeah. Farrakhan's father was a white man. Yeah. Yeah, Malcolm X's mother was a white woman. Yeah, but yeah, Farrakhan was a so-called white man. But look, this is something that was prophesied right here, 2,000 years ago by Moses. Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it up.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Salakia. With what?
With ships.
So look, they say Egypt. You're going to go into slavery again with what?
With ships.
So bring out Exodus 20:2 right quick. So you can know that Egypt, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where we were at. We was in slavery for 400 years in Egypt as slaves to the damn Africans. To the Africans. But look at what you say. You say I'm an African American. You know what I'm saying? You a slave and a slave. You from two different so-called white men? These are white men right here. Give me numbers 49 and 11 right quick. Then we're gonna go back to 68. You see these two people right here? This is Amerigo Vespucci, Italian map maker. He did this. He made this map. The Italian map maker, Amerigo Vespucci, and Leo Scipio Africanus. Was it down? I think he was like a Greek general or something like that. He was like the head of the army of the Greeks. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is who. And give me, you got that? Aslaki, I mean Psalms 49:11. Yeah, Psalms. Give me Psalms 49:11 right quick. Cause this is what they want. They want this to happen to them right here. Give me Psalms 49:11. You got it. Psalms 40, yep, Psalm. They be doing that sometimes. You got it? Alright, come. Go back to 68 for me, Baba Kashan.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11.
Y'all listen to this, brother? Y'all listen to this? These people right here, listen to this. Listen to this.
Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places through all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
What?
After their own name.
What's your last name, brother, if you don't mind me asking? Blunt? The Blunt Plantation. They got all blunts over there. They over there making blunts. And you over there picking the leaves that rolling blunts up with that tobacco. The Blunt Plantation. What's your last name if you don't mind me asking? Y'all brothers? Oh, y'all brothers? Damn. Y'all was both from the plantation together. What's your name? The last name? Simpson? Damn, the Simpson Plantation. They probably had cotton. You know what I'm saying? They probably was over there making a Simpson cartoon. Hey, you drawn them because you're talent. I'm not saying that's you, but hey, your father or your father's father could have did it. What's your last name, brother? You mind me asking? Huh? Taylor Port. The Taylor Plantation. They was over there making good, nasty wine. Wine to get you busted. This is what they want. They want their names to last forever. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say, guess what? That's why I'm gonna name this. That's why I'm gonna name this place called Africa. It wasn't called Africa before them. It was called the land of Ham before him. That's what it was called. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't called America before this. You know what I'm saying? Brother. Excuse me. Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and 68 again. Because look, that's what they want us to do. They want their names to last forever. They don't want you to know who you are. Give me Psalms 83 right quick. Read it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into Egypt, meaning slavery.
With ships.
What?
With ships.
PT Cruise.
With ships.
And a Phantom.
With ships.
G5 jet.
With ships. By the way, world, I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said, by the way, world, he spake unto you, you ain't gonna see it no more again. You ain't gonna know your homeland. You ain't gonna know who you are. You ain't gonna know your culture. You ain't gonna know that. You ain't gonna know your nationality. You ain't gonna know what foods, how you dress. You ain't gonna know nothing else. You're gonna just think you just American, African American. I'm a nigga. This time, all I'll give a damn about is getting them bands up. You know what I'm saying? Running up a check. You know what I'm saying? And bouncing females to the ceiling, man. That's all you give a damn about. You know what I'm saying? That's all our people care about. But that wasn't your culture. Your culture and your heritage is these commandments and to serve the Lord and to make it and to have eternal life. Don't you want to live forever? Why waste everything right now for this month of life when you can have eternity, bro? You trying to get all the fun, smoke all the weed, have all the sex. That ain't gonna profit nothing in the last days. This money that we chase ain't gonna do nothing but kill you and lead you into further more destruction. You know what I'm saying? Because what you see how people die for every day? Money. What our people sell their soul for? Money. You know what I'm saying? So we out here, this is what we out here trying to preach to y'all brothers, man, and tell y'all brothers, hey, we the Israelites, man. We the Lord's chosen people. Because let me read this. I'm gonna read this, and I want y'all to think about it, man. Read this.
This the book of Psalms, chapter 83,
Yeah, verse 3.
verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against our people.
These so-called, these other nations, they taking crafty counsel against our people. They sit up in them big, dark, tall buildings looking down on us, taking that crafty counsel. They sit there. You ever seen Simpsons, the dude Mr. Burns? How he be like this? That's them. You got calm. I'm gonna hold that right quick. Hold that right quick. He said they taking counsel. They said they're taking crafty counsel against our people. Read.
And concerted against thee. And concerted against thy hidden ones.
We the hidden ones. We the ones who have the biggest kept secret in America is not what's above the clouds. Not who's the first man to walk on the moon. Not if Godzilla is laying at the bottom of the ocean floor. That's not the biggest kept secret. The biggest kept secret is not what the CIA holding in that sick, nasty building that they got. You know what I'm saying? The biggest kept secret is who the Jew or who the real Israelites are, or who you are. That's the biggest kept secret, your nationality. They spend billions and billions and billions and trillions and zillions of dollars to keep you blind. To keep you blind. That's why they post all that music out there. All they want you to do is, shoot niggas, excuse my language, fuck bitches, you know what I'm saying, and get high. That's all they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? And not give a damn. That's what they want y'all to do. Hey, eat the pork, eat the shrimp, eat the crab, eat the lobster. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want y'all to do. Everything that the Most High God told them we can't do. Bring this up.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
What?
The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. You're not going to remember, I'm an Israelite. They don't want you to remember that. They don't want you to remember that, you are the Lord's chosen people. They don't want you to remember that. They don't want you to remember that, you know what I'm saying, the Most High gave me the chosen spot. He chose me. They don't want you to know that. Read.
For they have consorted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Remember that Confederate war? You saying Charles somebody with that Confederate flag hat, like the Dukes of Hazzard or something like that? Yeah, that orange and blue thing. They're Confederate against you. A Confederacy is something, a group of people that come together, you know what I'm saying, to do wickedness. They rally around wickedness and do things that's illegal. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom. The so-called white man. Edom. Read.
And the
Ishmaelites, the Arabs, because they believe in Ibrahim and Ishmael, right? Bring it up. See that? The tabernacles of Edom and Ishmael. Read. Moab, the so-called Chinese man. Y'all see it on there? Read.
And the
Hagarenes. Y'all see that on there? That was the Hamites, the so-called Africans.
Gabor and Ammon, and the Amalek and the Philistines.
Amalek. These are the so-called Jews, the fake Jews that's over there in Israel right now. That's acting like who you are. The Jewishes. Because if I tell you, if I say, brother, you're childish. If I say, brother, you're childish, what does that mean? You're acting like a kid. You're acting like a child. So they're Jewish. They're acting like the real Jews. They're acting like you. Us. They acting like us. That's it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Gonna ask y'all brothers, y'all know a few commandments before you go? Y'all know any commandments? You know any commandments, brother? Thou shalt not steal. Okay, that's one. Thou Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's their neighbor's wife, or their maid servant, their man servant. Shall covet a number of things. You know the other ones. All right, that's a few that was in the Ten Commandments. All praises. I'm gonna give y'all something that's not in the Ten Commandments. Y'all brothers eat pork? You eat pork? You know, a lot of people hear that you're not supposed to eat pork because they got it from Muslim. You know what I'm saying? But Muslims, they eat pork after they about to die, as long as they do it with their left hand. But the Lord said you don't eat pork ever. Don't even touch the carcass. Give me that Leviticus 11 and 7.
This the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. Bring it out. And the swine, though he...
What's swine, brother? Swine is what? It's pig. Swine is pig. You know what I'm saying? That's the original name for a pig. Swine. Read.
Though he divided the hoof.
Though he divided the hoof. Don't cows got a divided hoof like this? You know what I'm saying? So they got a divided hoof. Read.
And be cloven footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't chew the cud. Meaning, hey, he don't. You see how the brother chewing right now? Pigs don't do that. They get it and they eat and they swallow it up. They eat a dog. They eat doo-doo. They eat a dead body. They eat their own kind. They eat anything. You know what the garbage is supposed to do? Don't the garbage is supposed to grind up and dispose of all the food? That's what he is. He's the earthly garbage disposal. He cleans up the filth of the earth. That's what the pig is. Read.
Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
He is unclean to you. You don't eat unclean things. Would you eat a roach? Would you eat a spider? Huh? Would y'all eat a spider? Would y'all eat a scorpion or something? All right, go to Leviticus 11 and 9. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9.
Bring it out.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
What you eat that's in the water, brother? Okay, and what else? What type of seafood? Okay. Like I asked you, brother, would you eat a spider? Would you eat a roach? Okay, read.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
What in the water has fins and scales? Huh? Okay, fish. If it has fins and scales, read.
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them ye shall eat.
Them that ye shall eat. So let me ask you a question. Does crabs have fins and scales? They're a crustacean. I mean, they got a shell. They eat garbage. They eat fish doodoo. They eat doodoo. Lobsters. They eat doodoo. That's what the shrimp. Those are the roaches of the sea. Crabs. Those are the spiders and tarantulas of the sea. The down lobsters. Those are the scorpions of the sea. You know what I'm saying? You don't eat those things. They unclean to you. They could cause you to die. Why do you think they tell pregnant women not to eat these things when they're pregnant? They could cause the baby to be deformed. This is a commandment of food that our people that they don't keep. This is why a lot of our people they die from chronic illnesses and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And they getting sick and they wonder why how they got a damn parasite swimming around in their damn brain. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's one commandment that's outside of the 10 commandments that y'all brothers could keep. Y'all brothers gonna keep that? I know the Lord watching. Y'all say yeah, and somebody offer you a shrimp plate. Huh? You allergic to shrimp? All praises. You know what I'm saying? All praises. Hey, somebody hand you that. Hey, somebody like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We having that crab boy. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Get the lobster, get the butter sauce, the corn cracker. So let's get down with the newspaper. What's going on, sister? Come hear the words of the Lord. Come on, sister, and separate yourself from your enemies, man. All praise to the Most High. Come on, sister. Separate from the heathen, sister. Please be safe, sister. They dangerous. Please, sister, be dangerous. They dangerous, sister. They dangerous. Yeah, it's not funny. We serious. They gonna have you over. Lord willing, there. Lord, pray for the sister. Like I was saying, hey, let me ask y'all a question. If y'all look at all the brothers around, what all the brothers got in common? I'm talking about like all these brothers that standing around me right now. What do we got in common? As far as our attire. Huh? What the attire we have on? See these? This is another commandment that's in the Bible that brothers gotta start keeping. Bring that out. Give me number 1538. Bring that out. Give me numbers 1538. I'm gonna leave. I gotta leave y'all with a few commandments before y'all go. Bring it out.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Bring it on. Speaking to the children of Israel.
He said speak. So he was telling Moses to speak unto the children of Israel. And what?
And bid them.
And bid them. And command them. Read.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
You see that brother right there? That brother at the bottom of his shirt? See the bottom of my shirt? These are fringes. He said, hey, command them that they make them fringes in the border of their garments. Every brother out here got them. Every brother, you know what I'm saying, should be wearing them. If they want to keep the Lord's commandments. Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Throughout their generations. So that means when you have a son, and he 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 have a son, so on and so forth, or daughter, you know what I'm saying, through their family, throughout their generations, they got where we wearing fringes throughout our whole generation. This is our culture. You understand? Sagging pants and skinny jeans is not our culture. Smoking weed and getting money ain't our culture all the time. You know what I'm saying? At all. Smoking weed at all. I mean, you gotta provide for your family to get money, but you can't be smoking weed. You can't make your sole reason for serving the Lord to get money. Yeah, you should keep your eye on it. Yeah, cause they wicked. You know what I mean? You don't want to catch you with a sneak attack. I got your back though, brother. I got your back. I seen you looking, brother. Like, hold up, white people. Yeah, it's uncomfortable as hell. You gotta watch your back out here.
And that they put upon their fringe the borders of blue ribbon of blue.
So upon your fringes, these are the fringes. You gotta pay a ribbon of blue up on the borders of your fringes, just like that brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Like these brothers have. You know what I'm saying? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So look, when you look, you're gonna look down when you get tempted by Satan to eat some damn pork, to go and eat to get a baconator from Wendy's or something, you know, or sleep with another man's wife, you know what I'm saying, or go and kill, or go and steal, or go and do any of, or do when you get that feeling to come over you to do anything against the Lord's commandments, you gonna look down at your fringes and remember like, oh, the commandments of the Lord I gotta keep. This is what these for. It's a reminder to make sure you keep the law, to make sure you do what the Lord said, to make sure you keep the Lord's charge.
That's right.
Read.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord, and to do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring.
Yeah. So look, you're gonna look upon these fringes so that you don't seek after your own heart and your own eyes, after everything after you used to go a-whoring, because everything that look good ain't good. You ever heard the saying, even sugar look like salt? You know what I'm saying? It's because it look like it is. Just because it look like it don't mean it. Just because it's shining don't mean it's gold. You know what I'm saying? But all praise to the Most High, man. Lord, one of y'all brothers edify and pass the mic to the next speaker. And I'm gonna leave y'all with these. Salam.
Holler at you.